We are live. We have one of my former clients, Heather, here, and we're so excited to have you. Thank you so much for joining us, Heather.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here, and it's so fun to talk to you again.
Yes, absolutely. So Heather and I worked one-on-one about 4.5 years ago, and she helps other women start and grow bookkeeping businesses, and she's an incredible coach. So we're excited to have you here. Can you tell us a little bit more about you? And we'd love to hear more.
Yeah, yep. So my family and I actually just moved to Montana about 4 months ago, and we're building a home. So we're super excited about that. And I have 4 kids. My oldest daughter is in college. She was actually 14 when I started coaching with you. And a lot of the things I learned in your program, she's kind of implementing in her college studies. So that's been fun to see her implement some of those things. My other 3 are doing well in school and just growing up. I've been a bookkeeper in the bookkeeping administrative assistant for about 25 years. I actually started in 1999. And as I was kind of thinking back on my journey, I kind of called it my stepping stones. So when I started, I was just an office clerk. And within a week, they gave me payroll because our payroll system crashed right before the Y2K 2000 payroll system. And then our office manager quit a couple of months later, and they were like, "Hey, Heather, you handled payroll so well. Why don't you do all the accounting?" So I kind of learned hands-on and backwards how to do accounting. A couple of years later, I went back to school and finished my accounting degree. And all of the things I've done along the way have just kind of taken me on this path of these little stepping stones into accounting. I've worked in governmental, small business, large business, private, real estate, multi-level marketing companies. So I've done a little bit of all of it, and finally just kind of decided a little while ago to settle on small businesses and started getting a lot of questions. So I decided, I have all this experience. Why not help others get to the stage that I'm at? So it's been fun.
I love that. So amazing. And tell us a little bit about your business that you have.
Yeah, so I started actually during COVID, which was lots of fun to start a new business during COVID. And then I got really sick. So I kind of scaled back just a little bit. Actually, I got COVID and was in the hospital. So scaled back a little bit, but then picked back up, and I'm doing well. I have a full bookkeeping firm, and I was actually able to retire my husband, which was one of my big goals. And so he helps me in my firm. And then I do some coaching on the side, helping these women that just want to do it to be able to get started and start their own firms too.
That's incredible. So I'm just so excited for you, and congratulations on all of your success. It's so awesome to see everything you've accomplished and like all the progress that you've made over the years. It's been so cool to watch you grow and everything that you're doing. So that's great. We'd love to hear when we first started working together back in 2020, kind of where were you at and where did you want to go?
So I was at a point where my kids were young and my husband was traveling for work. So he would leave on Monday mornings and come home on Thursday afternoons. Sometimes if he was on a long schedule, we didn't see him until the next Tuesday. And I had just gotten my hours cut at the firm I was working at. And just at that stage of there's got to be more, there's got to be something different. My babysitter was leaving me in a couple of months. And I was just at that stage of I want to work from home and I want to do something for me. And so I started searching, like, what's out there? What can I do from home? And I ran across your program and started looking into it a little bit. And at first I was like, oh, I can never do that because I'm not a nurse. But I was so excited because things just connected. And so I was excited that you worked with people that weren't nurses as well. Yes. And was able to kind of step into that program. And I really had no idea what I wanted to do. I'd always been an employee, and I kind of had this little back desire of starting my own business, but not really sure how to do it or what to do. And so I jumped, and I'm really glad I did.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you for jumping. That's so incredible to see how you've gone from employee to entrepreneur. Now you have this thriving business. You retired your husband. That's phenomenal. This is so cool. And yes, I love the fact that you mentioned that. So yeah, I've worked with many clients who are not nurses. So I love that you mentioned that. And I love all of the clients I work with. So that's awesome. Yeah, and we'd love to hear what you accomplished during our work together clear back then.
So I really was at that stage of not believing I could do anything else, and really just looking for, I was reaching for just anything out there that connected with me. And your program really connected with me in the fact that it kind of pulled me into who I am and who I was, and really took those goals and dreams and helped me take it from all these crazy ideas all over the place to being able to put it into a funnel and turn it into a business, and being able to see that I was worth what I was dreaming of, and that I was able to step out of that comfort zone a little bit, because I was in that, oh, woe is me kind of stage. And so being able to just step out of that comfort zone and learn and grow, like it's hard to explain the growth that you personally feel. But even still, like, I'm able to look back at what we've done and the things that I did in your program. And when I get into those lulls, I'm able to look back and read, and I can see my own growth during that time as well. And then it helps me kind of get to that next growth stage too. It helps me look and say, hey, I made it this far. What more can I do? And so even after all these years, it's beneficial to have all that information and to be able to look back on it and still grow from it.
Oh, I love that. I love so much the growth that you have experienced, how your belief has grown so much in yourself as well. It's so cool to see everything that you have done. We'd love to hear, some of the specific results that you have accomplished, like when we were working together and since then. I know you mentioned that, your business has really taken off, and, you have quite a few clients. So we'd love to hear more about all of that.
Yeah. So when I finally decided, I kind of had two directions I was starting. And when COVID hit and I was really sick, I kind of just took the bookkeeping path because it was the easy path at that time. But I was working with the Small Business Development Center in my local area at that time. And my mentor in the Small Business Center came to me one day and she said, Heather, you have gone from a dream to a 10-year business in a month. And so I was able to grow my business so fast that I was actually drowning. And so we kind of still tease that I had this little coffee straw that I was drinking out of, and that was my life support at the time. But I was able to grow that business enough that it replaced my income and my husband's income. And I really, as much as I kind of dwindle in marketing a little bit, I'm still learning marketing. I'm still trying to get all the pieces together. But just because of that immediate growth and just because of what I offer, all of my business has been able to be based on word of mouth marketing. And I just continue to get clients that call me and want to work with me. And it's amazing to be able to have that confidence from my clients to be able to have them tell others about what they do.
Oh, that's so incredible. Oh, I'm so proud of you and so happy for you. Like, this is so amazing that you've had all this word of mouth referral business and you have just exploded. It sounds like, things were crazy there for a while, which, that happens.
Yeah, it does.
It's so cool to see the level of success that you've had. And I'm just so thrilled for you. This is awesome. And we would love to hear, the next question I have is, how do you feel now compared to before we started working together?
I really feel empowered. I feel like those dreams that kind of just sat on the shelf before you and I worked together are attainable. And they're still there and they're still growing and they change all the time. But I can still see like those dreams coming to pass because I took that step, because I jumped and I took your program. And I was really able to take what I learned from that and implement it into who I am and who I want to be and where I want to go and what I want to accomplish. And yeah, that's empowering to be able to feel that way about yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that you have been so empowered to make such tremendous growth and progress. And it's just so awesome to see. I love that. And we'd love to hear more about your coaching and your business. Can you tell us more about the type of coaching that you offer for others?
Yeah. So I had a super crazy January with accounting and had tons of questions and lots of things come about that kind of made me do a 360 again. And I've done this focus for the last couple of years on bookkeeping, but on the side, I'm always helping someone with a question, and just had an aha moment that I was like, this is something that helps me grow. And this is something that really inspires me and helps me feel excited about the work that I do. And so I'm launching my coaching program again for the second time, and hopefully this time it will be just more amazing than it was to start with. And just helping women be able to take their businesses and grow to that next level, and be able to kind of feel that empowerment that I've felt by what I've learned from you, and be able to just grow from where they're at. And that's kind of my purpose, is being able to help them where they're at, grow to that next level, and feel like they're not stuck.
Absolutely. I love that so much. I love that we can pay that forward as coaches and helping others feel empowered from what we've learned from our mentors. So that's awesome. And we'd love to hear more about what you love most about coaching. What's your favorite part?
So all the personality tests I ever take, kind of a funny story to go along with it, has never put me in the financial realm. It's always put me in a realm outside, which is maybe why I connected with you. It's always put me in like a helping industry, a nursing industry, or something like that. And so just helping people and seeing their growth and being able to help them set a goal and then see them achieve it and help them get to that point is really makes me feel good too. It makes me feel full in what I'm doing, and really just kind of the excitement being able to share with them that I did it is just amazing. And so I love people. I love working with people, and sometimes the numbers get boring. And so it's nice to have that personal connection with somebody and be able to help them and feel their excitement about the numbers too. Because, after 25 years, the numbers don't look as exciting as they did 25 years ago. So being able to draw from their excitement and remember why I started what I did, and then be able to see in them things that has helped me along the path has been fun.
I love that so much. I agree with all of that. I love seeing that too in the clients that I work with, and just seeing their excitement. It just brings us back to why we started. And I just love the fact that you're empowering so many and making such a huge difference and helping others believe in themselves. And that's incredible. Awesome. And we'd love to hear where you see yourself and your business going from here.
I've had many dreams and many visions of where I could go. And really, I just would love to see me getting to a stage of being able to help others to feel the way I did when I had that change in your program, and really just getting to a stage in my business where those ladies are able to come back to me the way I can come back to you and just be like, Heather, guess what I did? And to be there for them, and just being able to grow that business enough that others can be able to partake in that as well. So
I love that. That's beautiful. So incredible. Well, I'm so proud of you and so excited and so happy for you, Heather. You're amazing. We'd love to hear where people can reach out to you. How can they get in touch with you?
Yeah. So I'm just launching my new business. It's called Roundup Bookkeeping and Financial Academy. So I'll be on Facebook under a group. I also have a group for women. It's Bookkeeping 101 for female entrepreneurs, where I just share bookkeeping tips and little things for anybody that wants to learn a little bit more about bookkeeping. And then just on Facebook, you're always welcome to message me. Heather Brooks Taylor is my personal, and I check my messages regularly. And that's probably the best right now as we grow and make this pivot.
Amazing. Well, congratulations on everything. Thank you so much for being here today, Heather. And yeah, I'm just so happy for you and so proud of you.
Thank you. It's so much fun to visit with you again, and to relive that what the growth that we've been through, and to visit. So thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. All right. Take care, Heather. Bye-bye.
You too.